Well, it's that time of the year again, when summer's ending and it's time for students all over the country to go back to school and get their education. But as we all know, one of the hardest parts about going to school, besides getting a date, not for this one now, is of course essay writing, which is why I have developed Berto's Essay Writing Tips Volume 2. I have been developing these tips for the past 10 years to help you guys write better essays and get good grades. Tip number 525. If you have to write an artsy, deep essay or something, be sure to take a lot of mind-enhancing drugs. Just make sure not to take too many, because you don't want to go from writing a brilliant essay about the philosophies of life and death to how you thought you were being chased by a rabid pack of dingoes in a city entirely made out of cheese. Tip 305. If you're writing an essay about your own life, and let's face it, your life is probably pretty boring and crappy, instead, watch a movie like Stand By Me or 16 Candles and write the plot as if it were your own life. Just make sure to change the names of characters and locations. Don't make my mistake. Tip number 712. We all know writing an essay can be difficult, so my tip is to go to your local library and steal a paper from the 7th grade. Hey, the kid's in 7th grade, he's gotta learn disappointment at some point. Tip number 8. Punch your teacher in the face. What? That's it. Tip number 15. Before writing your essay, you want to make sure you're wide awake and energized to do it, which is why I recommend taking caffeine pills. Sleeping pills? Oh crap. Tip number 18. Blow up your teacher's car, because they can't give you a bad grade if they can't get to work, or if they accidentally get killed in the explosion. I should probably check on something a little later. Tip number 102. While writing an essay, be sure to take a break and have something to eat or drink. Because remember, when you do, you'll come up with some better ideas. Oh beer, what can't you do? Tip number 89. If you happen to have one of those grumpy teachers that just won't cut you any slack on your essay, just play some soothing music to calm them down. Like the soulful sounds of Chaka Kahn. Chaka Kahn. Kahn. Tip number 99. Essay writing is all about technology these days, so don't be afraid to get online with your webcam and ask some people for help. Hey! I'm writing an essay about Napoleon. Can you help me? I'll show you my Napoleon. What the hell? That's somebody else. Hey, I need help. No, I'm not gonna take off my clothes. Tip number 175. If after you turn in your essay, your teacher still chooses to give you a bad grade and then threatens to fail you from the class, just ask him this one important question. Hey, it's 3:15. Do you know where your children are? Seriously. Are you sure you know where they are? By following my tips, it's a guaranteed way to better grades and a better education. Just don't tell anybody I told you so. Seriously, I have warrants. A lot of them. Well, just follow my tips and I'll see you guys in class. Good night.